Going to be going over a couple of things today. We're going to be talking about what are the positive impacts on an organization when its members exercise power and play political games within Mintzberg's political game playing framework. There are a lot of positive things that can come out of working in an organization when you want to exercise power. Like, for instance, if you have an organization, you're the CEO, and you do not like, the way your company is going, you can exercise your power to veto a lot of different things that, you don't see where it's going. For example, Apple. Apple's a big company in the world. And after Steve Jobs passed, a lot of people said that the company went down. Steve Jobs had the most innovative ideas, a lot of different things. And I don't think that Steve Jobs would like his company right now. I mean, there's a lot of things going wrong, the different ideas, more marketing, more making money. Yes, you want to make money in an organization, but your customers keep you going. So positive, you can stop, veto anything that's coming within that organization. You can direct a lot of direction in your company. If you want to go one way, you can have it go that way. If you want to go another way, you can make it go that way. So you just have complete control if you're at the hierarchy. So let's say, for instance, if you're just a manager in a department of a hospital, or you still report to someone above you, but you have a little bit more control over what staff does this, and another staff does another objective. So it's really hard to say when it comes to the positivity of these things, because you don't want to, undermine certain people when they have a good idea. But if you got that power, and you just have that control. Now for the Mintzberg's political, framework, them type of games, I look at it in my research, and there's a lot of different ones that don't make any sense. There's a lot of child-based things, saying that, you have control over a number of things that you benefit from, and a different type of stuff like that. But one of the things that was kind of interesting to me is that the alliance building game, basically building power through peer networks. Basically, you're just building a team, building a staff. If I'm good at one thing, my strength would allow our team to go farther, and I have another teammate whose strength is my weakness, and vice versa. That's one of the good things that Mintzberg political games have. It's 13 of them. Insurgents game, counterinsurgency game, sponsor game, alliance building game, empire building, budgeting game, expertise game, lording game, line versus staff game, rival camps game, strategic candidates game, whistleblowing game, and young Turks. Another one that was just more so, like, there's no positivity can come out of this type of framework, is the lording game. This is played by power of one position. For example, a senior manager assembles his staff, make pronouncements, send him off and do his bidding. For example, if he don't want to do anything, he can use his power to make someone else do it. And still he will get credit, but at the same time, it's a lot that, a lot of different organizations use. So if you're in organizations where these things are going on, play to win the game. But you still have to produce, have your productivity going up, and always have, you're just showing that your value, that you can do the different tasks that you are given. Don't just do your job. Don't complain about it or anything. So just what I've learned is that there's different types of organization, different type of managerial type styles out there. Same thing with the contingency theory. There's no best way to manage. You just go by every, situation. So with that being said, the positives come out of that is you have complete control over everything that's going on. If you're going to, show your power, if you're in that type of hierarchy in that organization. So, I mean, it's a lot of things that can go. So I personally prefer to have control over a business if I was that CEO and or president of that establishment, because I can control it. If I don't like one thing, I can veto that, cancel that out. just me working over the years. When I worked for a valet company in Augusta, Georgia, in 2012, I had a manager spot, and some of the things I had enough power to say, oh, we can't stand up, we can sit down or stand up all day. I was able to go back and forth with those different things, but just the control was a good thing, and make sure everything is running to our customers' needs, because the customer is always right. That's where you build your value, your money, and everything. So those are the positive things in showing power and Mitchburg's political framework. So any comments? Let's talk about it, and we can definitely learn more about it from here. So glad listening to my video. I'm excited about this class. I'm really learning so much. So let's learn together.